Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you on this Monday evening? Well, I hope you had a wonderful day. Well, someone asked me, and I hope you had a lovely weekend. Now, someone asked me to read on Kylie Jenner. I had read on Kim Kardashian mothering skills last week because it just boggles my mind how Kimberly could be so envious of her sister mothering skills, but it takes me back when Courtney was pregnant and how she treated Courtney. It's like when it comes off with Kimberly, it's like when they get pregnant, it's like a betrayal. You can't have fun anymore. Don't let being a mother make you a stick in the mud. And she misses it. Mm-hmm. Like she doesn't get it. And for that, I just assume Kylie is a good mother, and definitely Chloe, but it's Kimberly who just doesn't have that it. She just doesn't have it. It doesn't mean she doesn't love her kids. She loves her kids the best way she loves herself. She loves her kids as long as they don't get in her way. She loves her kids as long as she can live the life she wants, go where she wants, see who she wants. She's taking care of that, So she's like, I'm no different than Kanye in the way that I see it. So I don't find any judgment, because if you can afford to have your children taken care of with the best, many people do it. Hollywood do it. They send their wet children off to boarding schools. So it is done. I just feel it's so hard for me. Well, I don't know, but because I don't know what really kind of mother that she had. But I guess being a mom, it just doesn't register with me when she didn't grow up like that.
Yes.
Well, anyway, so enough of that. But that's what this comes from. So let's see how is Courtney? How is Kylie doing? And let's find out, how is her mothering skills? Do she even like it? Does she regret it? Baby Crone is over there, so if you hear someone, it's Baby Crone.
Hi.
That card flew out, so let's see. Well, this flew out first, so I'm going to go that I think being a mother is stressful. And I think it's stressful for her, and that's the card that flew out. But when I went to pick another card, it was like the World card. And the World card is like you come full circle. You end the cycle, you come full circle, and now you're just at your peace. But either way, one of those cards would have came out. So I don't know exactly what it means, but let me just lay a card out. See here, to her heart, she's the Empress. She loves being a mother. She loves it. But I also think that she loves the fancy free life too, like him.
Okay.
Like I think she likes to go when she wants to go, but I think that she's more motherly to her kid. In other words, more hands-on, probably don't like to leave them as much. She's more like that versus Kim is these kids are not going to get in Kim's way. But I'm not clear still. Above her head, I see judgment. And again, I'm seeing something weird. And I'm going to tell you what I see. Because above her head, again, I see temperance. Like something isn't balanced right. Like the mothering and whatever. Something's not right. She's on the defense, do anything she can with her children, for her children, but let's see, I don't know. Yeah, see, I trust my instinct, but what I'm getting a sense of, I'm getting a sense that this has something to do with Travis. I'm getting a sense. I'm getting a sense of that. Give me a minute. Because I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting that the nine of swords would pop out. That too is the end of a cycle. And then we had all these one, two, three, four. We have four major arcanas. Even if one didn't, it's how does Kylie feel in being a mother? Pentacles.
She seems very masculine in these cards.
Everything I say is allegedly. I see regret. I think she's saying I was too young. I didn't know what I'm. This is.
Yeah, that would be on brand for Kylie.
Why do you say that?
Because it just seems like she regrets doing a lot of things too young. Like she talked about plastic surgery, even though that has nothing to do with children. But also she said once she had a child, she realized the decision she made about her body after having the children was not the smartest idea.
I think that I think that it plays with her anxiety. I think that she loves her children. But I think that she realizes she didn't really know what she was thinking immaturely. And I think that she's living a regret. I think she's living a regret with Travis. I don't know why. It's inward struggle with her. It's like she knows it's over, but she still struggles.
Okay.
I guess she was really hoping that he would come around. And sometimes when you realize that they're not, it's hard to get a grip. Even though life go on, but you still stagnant inside of yourself. And even though she was Timothy or was with him or whatever they're doing, I think that she still has feelings for Travis. Does Kylie still have feelings for Travis Scott? That's his name.
Yes.
Right? I see the death horse. I see the eight of wands. The eight of swords. Right now, she knows this relationship is over. It's dead. Like it's over. Like over for her. And yet she's still bound. Because even when you see over with death, it's always a new beginning. And here I see with fire and spark a new beginning. Are they going to get back together? Like in the future or something?
Okay.
No. Everything I say is allegedly. I'm only just reading cards here now to me. Now, I'm just going to say, when I ask, are they going to get back together? I think that she wants that. Even though she probably doesn't even want to admit it out loud. But she wants him whole. She don't want bits and pieces. She wants him whole. And I get the feeling and even though these are delusions, lies we tell ourselves, I think that she's just a rich woman and she just want to sit back and she knows people envy her and she just want to sit back, live her life, live a vida loca, have the man that she loves, having the sex she loves, having everything she else while they just build their empire. It's like a dream. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
It's like she has this dream. Oh, here it is.
She did have a dream.
She did what? Talk to me.
She talked about how she wanted to be a young mother, and then once she became a young mother, she was just like, now I can go out and do the second thing I want to do, which is be a businesswoman. So she was having it all. She was like, I got my family.
She said this?
Yeah, she said that she literally wanted to be a young mom and now start on her career because she's gotten what she wanted. But she, like you said, she just doesn't have that man, so her dream isn't.
Her
really
dream
fit.
isn't fit. It isn't It isn't the way she dreamed her dream. And let me lay out something else. I'm just going to lay out because I'm feeling befuddled right now. That was upside down. And this is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands was upside down. So if I see the Six of Wands upside down, then that six goes with the devil. So that means even though it's a victorious card, she appears to be happy, but she's not happy with her life. See, when the devil shows up, it always means some kind of delusion, some kind of lie you tell yourself, or something you don't want to accept. And you fake it like you want everybody to believe it's one way, but it isn't. And her whole cards reek of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana.
And not even 5's a good number.
5. We have 2 aces. We have the court cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4,
5 again.
5. She's not balanced with it. It all haven't came together for her yet.
Back to that temperance.
They're going back to that. Yeah, she's fiery. She stands up for what she believes, but it just seems like she's going through growing pains of regret, pains of I'm still going to stand strong. I believe in myself. I think with the negativity, it made her question, but I think that she's been questioning and the decisions that she made. Do she regret having these children? No. Sometimes, you do things when you're just too young. Mm-hmm. And even though that's how I feel about Kimberly. I don't think they regret it, but if they could do it all over again, they would think twice about it. Because you don't know what your future going to be. You can only act in your moment and your now. And so decisions were made in their now. Why? Because they could afford it.
Yes.
They could afford it. Money wasn't an object. So now that they got the money, she had everything. It just, the dream just didn't come out the way in her mind. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm making it clear. So no, she's married to her kids. But I think she's not done with this family, this ideal family. I don't know how they lived, but they got this Hallmark Hall of Fame family image.
They do.
In their mind. You understand what I'm saying? They all do. I don't know about Rob, but I definitely see it. Chloe, I think, gave up.
Yeah, Chloe looks like she's been hurt too much by
it. Kimberly believes in it still. Mm-hmm. Kylie's afraid of it. The mother's still pumping it.
Kendall doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, Kendall is afraid of that.
Okay.
I just don't think that Kendall is ready for that. And I think there is a fear of failure at it. Kendall doesn't like to fail.
That's true.
Or be humiliated. This is what I'm picking up. But the reading is not about Kendall. It is about Kylie. And I'm just feeling like she's just how old is she?
26.
So
she'll be 27 in October.
So she done lived a life as a 36-year-old woman. Mm-hmm. And now it's like she lost her youth, being a mother, being a career woman, running after her baby father. She just done lived an old life.
Yeah.
A life I would have lived once. And she's only 26 years old, going on 27. So yes, I can see a lot of regrets that I will never say to myself or say out loud. I don't think she regretted her babies. I think that she regretted maybe the father, maybe the whole situation, but you can't regret the father because that means I regret the children, but I don't feel that. Mm-mm. It's the dream, the illusion of it all. And I'm picking up, she had this with Tiger.
Oh. And she had him, and she was with Tiger when she was young.
Young, right. Tiger. I get Tiger. And then she meets this other guy. He's older than her, right? Or they the same age?
Oh, let me see. Timothy?
No. Travis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picking up some heavy energy right now.
Yes, he is older than her.
See, she got to think for older men. How old is he?
33. Just turned 33 in April.
I just think she's not balanced. And I think anything that takes her out of her comfort or norm triggers off anxiety. And I think that she tries to hide it because she doesn't want people to see it. You have a question?
Yes, I do have a question. I want to know, did Kylie, growing up, did she want to be like her older sisters? Did she want to like have their life? Did she envy their life maybe?
Well, what I'm getting that they were their older sisters. They were her older sisters. And she respected them, and they really were older sisters. But I get the cards here are saying there was a lot of friction with them, like petty friction, or either she saw petty friction with them, or somebody. It was like their family wasn't as close knit as they made it out. They were close, but they had their drama. Because here I see the 5 of Wands, and I see the 7 of Wands. Swords, as in saying somebody just wanted to get out, just leave that. It was just drama. I get a sense there was some heavy drama going on in that family when she was little. And I definitely see, like I said, when I see this victory card, but the victory card is flipped upside down. So what appears to be victorious is not at all. I don't think she's happy with her decisions.
Okay.
I don't think that she's happy with herself right now, but she's working on it. I think she feels way older than what she is. She feels old. And maybe when they were saying she looked older, it just made her feel old when you look at the life she's lived. I mean, she's a multi-millionaire or billionaire, whatever. She's had 2 children. This woman that has lived a life at 26, think of it, that's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot. And haven't been broken.
Mm-hmm.
At least not where we see it. Do she still love Travis Scott? I can only tell you what I see. I see if she can materialize and make him be, she would. You see that?
Yes, I did.
I also see she thinks of him often.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's nostalgia. She thinks of him. I don't know what it was about him that bedazzled her, but he bedazzled her. And I think that he was the one that overshadowed Tiger. Mm-hmm. And she probably didn't feel that way until after she met. No one made her feel that way the way Tiger made her feel. Because I think Tiger broke up with her too. So now she's with Travis, and Travis made her feel away again. And I think that, yes, but I think that the whole thing is a burden. Because I don't think he's ready to commit. Yeah, see, he's the fool. He's not ready to commit. And she knows that. And this is why she can't be with him. Because she knows he'll just break her heart. And she just can't handle it. She's just fragile right now. She's just in a fragile state of being. And even though they don't show it, I can't make these cards come out like that.
No.
You have another question?
Yes, I want to know, does she still want that fairy tale family? And does she still want to get married, have that love life?
Yes. Yes. She believed that their mother has gotten them convinced they can have this. And they can have it. And maybe they've seen their mother and father happy. I just don't see it. It seemed like the mother was a little flirt at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, we know Courtney don't see it. And Kim forgives her. But the girls, they didn't see none of that. They only heard and got in the aftermath of it. So when they came on the scene, Chris had already raised the other 4. So Chloe or whatever, they were probably taking care. So they got to see another glimpse of their mother. That's the best way I could see it. And also, is there any way Kylie is going to meet the man of her dream?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Let me put it there so I can see it. And lastly, yes, but not now. I think she needs to clean out a lot of things. I think she really needs to put things in their proper place. I think she needs to find her balance. I think that she needs to let some things go. The dreams or what she's dreaming, what keeps her up. She needs to let those things go. And she needs to just start a new course in her life. Just let all of the negative go and just with therapy. She should get some nice therapy and just, because I'm just getting this feeling of old. I'm just too old. I look old. I did all these things when I was young. Nobody could tell me anything. You know, I was making my money. I could do what I want. I was over 18 and nobody could tell me, and I'm living this glamorous life. And yeah, when I see my sisters and especially Kim, she's living the glamorous life. Of course, she was enamored by it and got caught up in it. And nobody really was there to say no, not really. Plus, how can you say no when you, as a mother, doing it?
Yeah.
And you know, it's like only my lips, please, please, please. Okay, it can't hurt. You talk to the doctor, sure, it's not gonna hurt her lips. And so, then it's that, then it's fillers, then it's this. And then she's a whole person, then it's the butt, then it's this, and then she's catering to these men. And I think somehow she just got lost. I think she'll never have her, ever. She gave her babiness up to be a mother. And I think she's just trying to re-embrace Kylie again. I don't know if I'm expressing it right.
Reconnect with her inner child.
And she can connect with her inner child, but she's the adult. But to feel that again, she traded that in for 2 children. Once you're a mother, it's over. The only way I could see you may be changing if your child died at birth or something.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, within the first year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't have time to really bond. But once you had that bonding moment, you can never go back being a child. You can act like a child, think like a child, but you could never be that again.
Guess what is so funny? I just watched a movie about that.
Really?
Yes, called About Time. Now, it wasn't exactly like that, but it was this concept of time traveling. But
Why don't you slide over there so we can see?
okay. The movie was called About Time, and it was about time traveling. But however, there was a caveat that once you have a child, you aren't able to go back.
Really?
Yeah, you're like, once you have your child, you're not able to go back in time like that because something about the baby makes it permanent and you can't, I guess the way
You gave life.
Yep, so you can't change that. So
Can't
if your
change
seed
it.
was out there and you can't change it no matter how much you want to go back in time and like maybe want to unhap that baby, you can't.
And that's what thank you, baby.
Yes,
Crone.
you're welcome. How funny I watched that.
And I didn't see it, but I have to watch it.
It was actually.
Where was it? What was it on?
It was on YouTube.
Okay. And what it was called?
About Time.
Okay, I gotta look at that. I want to say regret. Not like I regret like I don't want my children, just too soon.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like she's realizing I'm only 26 years old. She just got lost in it.
She did.
In all of it. And sometimes it takes the world to laugh at you. That you begin to see I'm a joke.
Yeah.
When you can accept the fact, what are they laughing at? They're laughing at me. I've been a hypocrite. I've been a liar. I've been all of these things. But they don't know me. No, we don't know you. That's the kicker. We only know what you show us. And we only judge what you show us. And if you don't want us to judge that, don't show it. What do you think?
Yes, I do. That kind of gives me back to the episode where she was crying about how people was commenting on her voice.
Right, all of this, she's going through a change. She's really dealing with something.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting ready to go to 27, right?
Yep, she's about to turn 27, so she's about to have that Saturn return.
Yeah, she's going through. And it's best that she goes through now. It's just not easy for her, you know?
I have one more question.
Yes, please.
Just so we can get the question in, what is Kylie's mothering skills? Like, how does she mother? With love.
With love. She mothers with love. Love. Hope that her children don't be like her. That she don't lose reign over them. And that like every other mother, you want the best for your children. You do the best and you hope that your perspective and the way that you raised them work in their favor. And she knows that she had them young, but she loves her kids. There is no delusion about that. And she hopes. That's all you do. I hope they turn out wonderful, you know? And with her perspective, with setting everything aside and saying what is best for my child, by the pitfalls she made, she's not going to allow her children to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to do that, she has to be there.
That's true.
And I think that she still likes to have fun.
Yes, of course, she's a Leo.
Don't get that out. No, I'm getting that feeling like, do she party? Yes. Yeah, you see the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is the night of wands. Yeah, she like, but moderately. Mm-hmm. Like she like a good time. She like to drink. She like to get a party on. She like all that. But her kids got to be well taken care of. And you got to understand, they can afford the best of nannies.
That's true.
So with that being said, you have another question?
Nope, I think we got all the good juicy details.
I didn't even intend for it to go in this direction.
Neither did I.
But as for her being a mother, she's being the best mother she knows how to be. She loves her children. That is for sure. And she wants the best for her children, just like anybody that love their children want the best for their children. Even people that don't really care about them want the best for their children. That's something that's wrong with you.
Yes.
And her perspective, she's changing, she's growing, and her kids are growing with her. You understand? So they're growing up together. So the way she thinks today may be different than the way she think in a year from now. But she's growing. And with that being said, Travis Scott, that's an illusion. And she knows it because he's not ready to settle down, or he's not ready to settle down with her. And even though she knows that, before I go,
Okay.
is her and Timothy, how was that relationship?
That's a good one.
I really want to know. Tell me the truth. Okay, I'm going to pick 3 because I really want to know. I'm going to pick 3 here. 2 and 3. But you know I got to cut it in the middle. Right, okay, so here. Okay, here, okay. Got to be fair. 1. Okay, this is one I picked. We see here 9 of Wands. 5 of Swords.
Looks like a bunch of friction.
And the Hierophant. That, what I get out of that was a relationship of some kind of convenience, maybe to make Travis jealous or something, because this wasn't, it appeared to be. But like I said, they deal with appearances. And she wanted it to look like they was everything. And maybe she did have feelings for him, but they were not like she had for Travis. Not at all. And I could see here in that relationship, that's where she started realizing the emptiness. You know, when you were somebody, she started realizing in that relationship with him how empty, or because you know she's changed after him. So I'm getting the impression after dealing with him or being with him, she realizes the emptiness in her. She realizes that he didn't feel everything. You know how somebody could be good for some things and not good for others. But if I would have just picked it the regular way, it would have been the King of Cups. It would have been the it would have been the 8 of Cups. And it would have been the Queen of Swords. So either way, both lay out. This one is very emotional, but this was not a good relationship. I'm getting the impression it was good for what it was good for.
Yes. And also, Timothy is 28, so she tried to date somebody closer to her age.
It wasn't, no. He didn't fulfill her. She liked him, he was good, but I can't even express what I'm feeling. Do you see them? What do you, she left the relationship. If she's with him, it's probably sexual, and even that, it's good for now, fun. And I'm getting the impression, everything I say is allegedly, I'm getting the impression that she made a mistake, because over here I see the Hierophant. And I think that maybe when she went with Timothy to make Travis jealous, that pushed Travis even further away. And she was just doing it to make him feel jealous, or in the way I'm getting this, make him feel jealous and to make him feel like you really losing out on a good thing. And it made her stench before him, even though not stinky like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not like that, but stench, like how could you? Even though he's out there, and even though she's young, it was like, I can do it, but you can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting this right.
Yes, I do.
Say. No, you're reading with me. Go ahead. What you get?
No, because it reminds me of the corny phrase, if you can't get over them, then get under.
But absolutely. And I think that like just being young, probably listening to her sister Kim, probably, her mother saying, Kylie, move on. And she's just reacting. But I'm telling you,
reacting out of hurt too.
Reacting out of hurt. She really wasn't even, she just wanted to fill the void. And she was jealous because there was some woman that they said that was having an affair. And did she really love him? Did she really love Travis? Yes, she did. She stopped her world for him. She would have done anything for him. And he gave her those 2 babies. It was like they had the perfect relationship.
Yeah. She did want to marry him and he did not.
He didn't. And he went walkabout and they broke. It's like, but it may not be over. It's over, but maybe there's a chance.
Okay.
Am I right about it? Positive or negative? This is somebody that is grieving, but if you look in the back, what is it? It's hope.
Yeah, there's still
It
2 cups filled.
ain't over. It's a 5. It look bad, but it isn't over.
You are right.
It's like 2 out of 5. Ain't bad.
That's true.
It's a hit. It's a shot. That's what I get with them.
I like that.
And with that, how'd you like that?
That was a good review.
I know you wanted to know about her motherhood, her mothering. She loved her kids, but she's just going through some things right now.
Dark night of the soul.
A dark night of the soul. Just growing up too fast.
Yes.
And understanding is too fast, especially when your little girl is growing up before you and you're like, I don't want that for my child. Where was I? Why was I thinking this way? Because she had big sisters and she looked up to them.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes our sisters, be it known unto them, they lead us down the wrong path. Right?
Yeah.
Well, what I have to say about that, I know that in the end, will she be okay? Will Kylie be all right? Most definitely, she's a fighter. She's a fighter. Don't let her fool you. She ain't weak. She's strong-willed. She's strong and she's intelligent. It may not seem that way,
Yeah.
but I see victory. She's going to be okay. She's going to get her mental together. It's all mental, and she understands it. And once she get that thing leveled out, she'll be all right. And with that being said, I thank you for joining me with my reading with Kylie Jenner. I hope you enjoyed it. It went way over there somewhere. And I expected it to just be right here at this table. But I done been around the world with this one.
Yeah.
And that let me know it's a lot going on with her.
Yes.
So I will be easy on her because I know that it's about her mental. And with that being said, what we say?
Sunflowers!